Shalom, call all Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. This video is just a faith booster video for certain Akim to be going through certain scenarios in life and dealing with all this shit that be happening. And meanwhile, society right now, it ain't really hitting Babylon like that on a high level, but it's about to start hitting this place. And around the world, you got viruses breaking out, food famines, and all type of shit. And it's slowly trickling down over here. You got the RFID chip being implemented, which is the mark of the beast. You got the military shipping around different military gear, tanks, Humvees, weaponry, them sonic weapons for crowd control, all type of shit happening on the low. If you ain't really paying attention, of course you won't know. That's why you have to watch and see what's going on, see the news, read articles, all type of stuff. But Ebola just hit over here in Texas. They trying to keep it on the hush, but you know, CDC gonna let certain stuff get out and spread around. You got measles spreading around. They call some other shit pig Ebola. So you pork eaters, you ain't supposed to be eating that shit any goddamn way. Hey, you fuck around and get Ebola, then you gonna wish you wouldn't ate that shit. But I just wanna read like a few scriptures, and I ain't gonna make this too long. Just like I said, it's just a faith booster to talk about what's going on, and that reason why certain people go through adversity, you're gonna be straight. As long as you got faith in Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, you're doing some works. And them good works, they're gonna weigh a lot. It might not seem like it's a lot, but it weigh a lot. And the Lord will give you like little signs that show like He pleased with you too, and I'm gonna get into that. But this in the book of Daniel, chapter 12. And it says, and at that time shall Michael stand up, a great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people, and it shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book. And this time we coming into right now, it's about to be some real serious shit. And Yahweh Hashem Yahushua saving America for last, saving Mystery Babylon for last. But all this still breaking out over South Africa, Syria. You got missiles being shot off and shit. You got the bubonic plague that's been popping up. Stuff going down in the Philippines, over in China, Iran. Missiles being traded back and forth over in Israel, so stuff been popping off. Well, the shit is about to pop off over here. Like the scripture says, it says, such as never was since there was a nation. So I mean, all this stuff that's gonna happen throughout history, what's about to happen over here, gonna be way beyond that. So, I'm gonna read some more scriptures real quick. I ain't gonna keep going on and on. I just wanna bring this stuff out. It's in the book of Sirach, chapter 2, verse 10. It says, look at the generation of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord Yahweh and was confounded? Did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? And for you to call upon him, you got to know his name, you got to know the Hebrew, the Abba. Because a lot of people be like, don't nobody know the language and all that. You got to know the language. Because it was prophesied that language was going to be returned back to us. So you got to be able to call on them and know who you're calling on. And it's even another scripture that says the elect should call on thy name. There's another scripture right here I'm going to read. It says, the book of Sirach, chapter 11, verse 14, it says, prosperity and adversity, life and death, poverty and riches come of the Lord Yahweh. Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the law are of the Lord. Love and the way of good works are from him. So anything that happened to you, whether you're going through good times, adversity, all that stuff happened. You seem like you're catching hell. Even when he sent Shaitan down to come mess with people, he ordained that. I'm gonna end off on this. It's in the Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3. They say, but the souls, starting at verse 1, but the souls of the righteous are in the hand of Yahweh, and there shall no torment touch them. says in verse 2, in the sight of the unwise they seem to die, and their departure is taken for misery, and their going from us to be utter destruction, but they are in peace. For though they be punished in the sight of men, yet is their hope full of immortality, and having been a little chastised, they shall be greatly rewarded. For Yahweh reproved them, and found them worthy for himself. As gold in the furnace have he tried them, and received them as a burnt offering. And in the time of their visitation they shall shine, and run to and fro, like sparks among the stubble, and shall judge the nations and have dominion over the people, and their Lord shall reign forever. And that's what we got coming. You know, we should put your trust in Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushua. And yes, those are the names for the people who be in doubt. All you gotta do is look up the information and go back to the ancient Hebrew, and you'll figure it out. And if it ain't meant for you, you just won't get it. The Lord's one, this was edifying. Call out Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushua. Shalom.